I often talk about the flaws or the things we believe are flaws, and the difference between a flaw and flow is literally that radius line there, the one that turns the A into an A. Now, if you take that line and draw a circle with your compass, create an inner circle, and then use that radius to create consecutive circles. Every time it touches the line, you just move the needle over and draw another circle. As you continue around this radial movement, you start to see a seed of life forming. This seed of life, if we continue it outwards past that barrier we drew in the first place, that becomes the flower of life. And in the flower of life, we can superimpose the fruit of life. And when we connect those center points, we reach Metatron's cube. And when we have the flower of life, we literally have the building blocks of everything in existence. And because we have that beautiful structure now, we also get to understand how the structures form of every experiment Dr. Emoto created. Those experiments came together because of the flower of life pattern that exists in the universe. The six petals radiate around a center and create the most breathtaking crystal. Drawing it yourself will give you the best understanding of how these shapes interact with each other and how they form the petals of the flower of life pattern. It's going to feel confusing in the beginning because nobody has showed you how to do this. Nobody has taught you about this beautiful structure that forms when we create circles that cross and touch each other. You will make a few mistakes, and that's all right, because every time you redo it or attempt another version, you will have deeper and deeper understanding of how the flower of life works. And much like those flaws we initially thought we had becomes the thing we flow into, just so you will learn how to flow, how to let the compass do its work, and how to be part of the chaos we sometimes create for ourselves. Now, we've gone over this in the previous lesson, and I don't want you to fixate on all the obstacles or problems. We are moving forward as we've discovered the lighthouses in our lives, we've created the islands that come together, and where the lighthouses shine their light for us, and we've also learned to shine our own light. But how does this fit into the world, into our reality, and into the things we can fix? We notice it in waves, and we notice it in the plants. We notice it in seashells. And the structure becomes visible the more we look at it. That golden ratio appears in everything, in the fish in the ocean, in the frogs that jump on land, in the dragonflies that hover above the water, and in the spread of a butterfly wing. No matter where you look, even in architecture, that golden ratio continues to show up. And it's not just old or modern buildings, it is showing up everywhere. It's as if we are returning to what is more natural, what is more in line with the human consciousness, and what we need to experience on this earth really fits in together. And while our creativity can blossom and flow into anything, we also have the option to choose not to flow. And when you stand up and walk away from something that feels a little bit too difficult, you only cause more difficulty down the line.